Hey everyone, it's Sky from Arthritis to Athlete, and welcome to RA Tip of the Day. If you're new here, the goal of this series is to help people with arthritic conditions get their life back on track with just some really practical lifestyle tips. But if you don't have an arthritic condition, don't click away just yet. These tips are going to be very applicable to anybody wanting to live a happier and healthier life. My name is Sky from Arthritis to Athlete, like I said, and about 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with something called ankylosing spondylitis, which is the crippling form of spinal arthritis. And through serious lifestyle modification, I have been able to stop and even reverse some of the damage that has been done. And I want to share some of this knowledge that I've gathered through my journey with you guys. Alright, I think that covers everything. With that, I'm going to go out on a walk and take you guys along with me and show you guys RA Tip of the Day. Roll the intro. Hey everyone, it's Sky from Arthritis to Athlete here, and today's tip is going to be a little bit less conventional, but always just as applicable as ever. And it's going to be that your mindset is everything. Now, to be fair, your mindset really isn't everything, but the catch is that everything is going to depend on your mindset. I'm coming at this from a disease reversal side of things, and it was incredibly important whenever I was reversing my AS, but this is just as applicable, and this tip specifically is so applicable to almost any area of your life, and that's why I really wanted to spread this today. Now, the reason I actually went with this type of topic today is because I have a personal story to tell with this, and the story is actually happening right now, and I want to share it with you guys. So I'm currently recording this video on Christmas Eve, and it's been really great. I'm really looking forward to all the family time we have. We've been having some great stuff already, but there's something that's kind of gotten in the way of it. Some of you guys might know that getting on the other side of my ankylosing spondylitis, I had to be kind of particular with the food that I introduce, and there's certain foods that really seem to inflame me up. And yesterday, I accidentally happened to consume something that contained one of those foods. It was a total accident. So long story short, I am not feeling the best today. It's a really hard sensation to describe. It's almost like someone took the cartilage discs between your spine and they replaced them with like tire rubber or something. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense to anybody, but it's a really uncomfortable feeling. But don't get me wrong, I'm not making this video for sympathy. I have a point to make, and I'm getting to that in just a second. There's quite a few things that I need to do today that I would usually think of as just really fun, like wrapping presents, going to band practice for our Christmas Eve service, actually participating in the Christmas Eve service, helping prepare dinner, having dinner with family, opening presents afterwards. Yes, we opened some on Christmas Eve. But besides that, I just don't feel like I want to do all of that right now. It just feels like a little bit of work whenever you're kind of in some discomfort. Now again, I want to stress that I really am not suffering. I'm not in anguish. I'm not in terrible pain. I'm just uncomfortable, and it's just frustrating would be the better word. So here's where mindset comes into this. Whenever I was in the process of getting on the other side of AS and just getting to the point where I could live my life without restriction, it took a lot of ups and it took a lot of downs. And during those down times, you must not, listen to me, you must not let your head go where your body feels like it is. I know it seems trite and cliche as all heck, but during these times of adversity and discomfort, you have to, and I've learned this through experience, you have to keep your eyes on the bigger picture, and you have to get your head out of the gutter. You gotta pick yourself up, and you gotta keep going forward. And trust me, you will thank yourself for this. And you know, I always struggle to talk to people about this, not because it's hard for me to, talk to people about, but because it's hard for me to get across to them that I'm trying to say more than, oh, have a positive attitude, stay chipper, always be happy. It's more than that. In a lot of ways, life is like a metaphorical roller coaster, and you are tagging along for the ride whether you like it or not. But here's the good news. While there might be several things that you cannot control, like for example, whenever I happen to accidentally eat something that inflamed me up a little bit, and now I feel a little more tight and stiff and uncomfortable than usual. But there are so many things that you can control. For example, I can absolutely control my outlook on how I feel about this. Am I gonna think, oh man, I'm just so ticked off at the person who made the meal that made me feel like this? No. I could choose to say something like, oh, why does this have to happen now of all days around Christmas time, literally the day before Christmas, whenever everybody's supposed to be the happiest they are, it's the happiest day of the year. Why does this have to happen now? I could say that, but no. And in a time like this, I could even get kind of ticked off that I have a condition like this in the first place and that I have to be a little extra careful. Sometimes that can be frustrating. But no, I choose not to focus on that. I choose to focus on the things that are pure, lovely, and right, and just, and good. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, oh, when you do this, you're gonna feel absolutely 100% better and nothing's gonna get in your way. No, that's not exactly how it works. But I absolutely guarantee that keeping your outlook on the bigger picture of things will totally allow you to really enjoy the circumstances that you've been given, even if they're not ideal, way more than you would otherwise. Also, staying intentionally focused on the good in life, even whenever it feels like things aren't so good, is so important, and I guarantee you will see so much benefit, and it will help keep you on track better than almost anything else. On top of all that, keeping your outlook on the bigger picture will encourage you and keep you motivated to keep doing the good things that you know you need to do to get out of the situation that life has put you in. Now, wrapping up here, I'm going to leave you guys with a quick Bible verse that I think encapsulates this situation very well. I know some of you guys might not be Christians. Some of you guys might not even be religious at all, but hey, you came to my channel, you're going to get some advice from me, and I think there's still something you can gather from this kind of wisdom. It's Philippians 4, verse 6 through 8, and it goes like this. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, present your requests to the Lord. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. And finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is right, noble, lovely, just, pure, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think of such things. All right, well, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys have an absolutely killer holiday season. Focus on what's right. Keep your head up. Love you guys. God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Catch you later.